So Sango is a town that was developed during the reign of Pan Paper many years ago. So we are here in Webuye, Bungoma County, and today we are going to share the story of Pan Paper. I think it's the rise and the fall of Pan Paper, which collapsed many years ago, and it was renamed to Rai Paper. So we are going to explore and to see what went wrong or what happened for it to reach the level it is now. Otherwise, the weather is cool. We have sky blue, which means it's a chill morning, sunny, with no rain. Okay. Yes. So this is the main road to Eldoret. That road going up, and down here it's Kampala Road. Okay. So we are in Sango, a place called Sango. Sango is in Webuye actually, where Pan Paper was situated. And you can see here, we have the Pan Paper Stadium. That's where it is. Pan Paper Stadium, and there is activities going on. We'll go inside and revenge. Okay, so let's continue walking around. So Sango is a small town. It's just part of Webuye. It was formed during the reign of Pan Paper. The workers used to buy so many items there, like utensils, mattresses, I think basic needs. They used to buy in that junction of Sango, whereby they used to live and shop. So after the fall, I think the many shops closed and they left. So they left, and up to now they are growing because of these trailers. These trailers going to Kampala, Kigali, Bujumbura, Kinshasa, or even South Sudan, Juba. They usually pass and stop at Webuye, whereby it encourages businesses within the town and improve some kind of economic life. Yes, that's how Webuye has remained steady instead of collapsing and being a ghost town. Okay, now let's go back to the origin of Pan Paper. Pan Paper was called Pan-African Paper Maize. It used, Pan Paper is a short term of Pan Paper, Pan Paper, you see. But in full, it used to go Pan-African Paper Maize. It was actually originated in 1970 as a flagship and industrial joint venture between the Kenyan government, Oriental Paper Mills of India, and the International Finance Corporation. That's World Bank. Those are the origin and the creator of Pan Paper. Now, I think construction was began in 1972 in Webuye, Western Kenya, now Bungoma County. And when construction started, Operation started in 1974. Remember, I've said construction started 1972. So minimum of 2 years they started operation. Establishment of the mill marked major milestone in Kenya post-independence goal to become self-reliant in paper production. Hmm? Paper production. So that's how it is. And it employed more than 3,000 employees in a rural and town booming industrial hub. But when it came to closure, it was closed in 2009, and it was also revived in 2016. You see? So let's go through and we see what happened or what's going on as the factor. So you can see these indigenous trees here. Yeah, the place is so cool and very good. I think it's being maintained, and you see those houses. It used to be offices, main offices of Pan Paper. They don't allow people to go inside to film, but I don't know. I try if possible, if I go inside, then it will be good to me. So this is the path. On your left, you head to stadium, and on your right, you head to the factory. Okay, so this place, I've been denied access. I was trying to ask if they can permit me to walk around inside, but you have to respect their decision. Yeah, so we respect that, and that is it. So this is the stadium, Pan Paper. I think we have a game over there. It's almost to start, and this used to be, can we call dining hall? Can we call where staffs of Pan Paper used to come and have a rest, eat, play, swim. I think we had a swimming side of this building over here. A swimming pool used to be inside. A pool used to have all kind of games. Okay, you can name them. Pool, a swimming pool. We had what do you call? I have forgotten some, and also offices were attached. I think offices were for those staff who can manage the entire company. It used to be here, but now it's empty. You can see it's very empty and damaged. So nobody lives there, and nobody is interested in that building. I think they come to demolish because now it's a private property. On the other side, this one is for footballer changing rooms. We have home and away changing rooms, and it's kind of very dirty, man. You see, we have the first door and the second door there. So second door is over here. Home and away team can change here if they are coming to play in the stadium. So here is the Pan-Paper Stadium itself. You can see here you have players. They are practicing, doing some warm-ups. I think is it for, I think shootout or yes. We have refs. Kubwa. For hii game iko sahi ama tanga? Ama ni mazoezi tu? Leo hakuna game. Oh. Hii sasa ni timu gani? Kombe. Hii ilikuwa inatuua ba. Hii ilikuwa inatua hapo nyuma. The team is Kombele. Kombele, I think it comes from Divisi. Divisi, if I'm not wrong. From Divisi. This is for VIP, but the place is torn out. No maintenance, zero. You can see even the roof. The roof is no longer there. I don't know what happened. They don't have even a maintenance fee to make this thing stand out. So when it rains, you have to be rained on. There's nothing you can do. You can see. I've left with the pots. Sad situation. No, this is not good by the way. If the stadium itself is not being well managed, you can see it's like they just they did what they plowed. You can see some lines in that pitch. Anyway, they say this is a private property, so you cannot force someone to maintain. But you can see VIP area. It's totally in a mess. Totally in a mess. Let's talk about something here. The story of Pan-Paper is so saddening. It's so hard to swallow. Because you know why? As I said before, 3,000 employees were laid off. No notification. It just collapsed and they went back to the community without any compensation. They have claimed over and over, but it has never been done. Okay? So we had even suggestion that this factory, they could have changed everything and they do something like they put how do you call it? Like a fertilizer factory, it can work, or chemical, like they can do something as long as they sustain those locals within, or those people who were employed before. But it's always landing on a deaf ears. You know, people who don't care about what will you do. They don't care. They don't care because it could have helped so many people. But that's how it is. There is nothing we can do about it. But that is the story. This is Webuemo, a very fast growing small town area. See? So this road heads to town, Webuye town. And the houses you are seeing behind that vibandas or kiosks, they were for former Pan Paper employees. There is those who say they won't move and they have settled there forever and they have made it their home. So this is the name of Pan Paper Stadium. This is the factory itself. Okay. Yeah. So let's continue to explore as we walk around. So those trees were planted during the fallout, but it has very grown. It's a minimum. You can see there's something kind of small. A section of paper machines are being tested, but it is not manufacturing paper. It is something else. You can see fine. There is smoke. We will see when we reach the other side or behind pan paper. So there is railway crossing over there. There is railway crossing Yawa. In Webuye Sango specifically. Okay. Yeah. So the railway used to pass here, but it can no longer pass. You can see. Inside we have a lot of grass. Outside, where the railway is supposed to be, it's no longer in use. It cannot even seen on the tarmac. It cannot even see. It's gone. So we have here Masinde Muliro University, Webuye campus. It's over here. It used to be a university. Now they are telling me it's a college. It was demoted. I don't know why. Is it because of the capacity or the low turn of the students? Or what happened? Because during the time of pan paper working, it used to be very full. And before it was promoted to a university, it used to be pan paper high school. Yes, it used to be a high school. Even my brother learned there, was one of the students. Now, but I can see there is activities inside. So it means there are students, of course, there is also lecturers, and there is all kind of education that people require or need. It's cool. It's cool. And that one shows that Webuye didn't collapse the way media portray. That Webuye is a ghostly town, nothing goes inside. We have so many things going on. Right now, Webuye and Bungoma, they are thriving because of their trade in between Uganda and Kenya, and also transport system or sector. It's very good. For example, you can now send items from Webuye to Kampala within not a day, but some hours. So it means it's not a dormant. Okay? And also it's agricultural town. You see? whereby maize farmers, sugarcane farmers, and the other farming products that are being sold in Webuye. So there is something that we call what do we call it? Active town, not dormant or inactive, but active. Yes, we appreciate for that. No way. Don't tell me that that is look. It's still alive. You can see I was away. This is what is crossing. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, this one is working up. Wow, 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 wow. It's long, man. Gone, it's gone. You see? So there is activities in here. That's railway. So it's working. It's working. Yeah, that is railway crossing. It's gone. Perfect timing. It's gone there. Bye. Oh, this one is working, but down there it's closed. So this one heading to, I think, Kampala, Uganda. Wow. I'm like I captured the very significant. So this is the active Webuye Kampala Railway. This one. So it's cool, man. So whenever I'm heading this way, it's Eldoret towards Nairobi. But where I'm coming from is Timbala, Obungoma, Turmalava, Kambala, Kambala, Ayaya Kambala. So we are not that, we are not that, what do you call it? We are not that inactive. Behind me there is a school called SEK, St. Matthew's, where I cannot film because I think students are in tea break. So when I film them, they are kind of helping themselves in a latrine. So it's not good. Yes, as you can see far away, look here. Huh? There is smoke, but this smoke I don't know what does it mean or tell, because I don't know. Or because they saw me filming, that's why they just pulled some smoke to show there is some activities going on. There is some activities going on. So don't tell us it's not working. No. When people collapse and it's not working, that's the fact. There's no way you can tell me it's working when we don't see any transistor carrying some trees, logs inside the factory, or something like lorries coming out to go and collect. Okay. So the rumors has it that these people, they are using the factory to Okay, then the factory to repackage sugar from neighboring countries like South Sudan, Somalia, we have Uganda. Yeah, they're repackaging. So they repackage, for example, and they say this is from Mumias sugar, and it's not actually from Mumias, but they just say it is from Mumias. You see? Yeah, we know them. We know them. But even if we know them, to the do what? We do nothing. We do nothing. I have crossed their fence. I'm inside Pan Paper. You can see we have a tower over there. There is a tower. So I'm inside. I want to go and film there. They refused me access. Why? You can see the factory. This is the close you can go. A section of it is working, but the other side is not working. You can see. Yeah. This is your Pan Paper. You can see this side is very rusty. And I saw some metals have been removed and destroyed. Yeah. This is the closest we can go. I want to go. Don't want to raise any security alarms. And that is how things are. Pan Paper, it collapsed. But I don't know what they are making now. I don't know. And they have a lot of space here. Yes. There's a lot of land. So that's how close we are. They have raised an alarm. But not for security, but for themselves. So see you. That's far we can go. This content though. You can see this, we have a lot of blackjacks. You can see here. You can see here. All of this, I don't know how I will remove them from my clothes. But it's okay. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. I have nothing to lose. Sasa unaambia ezi zingora mwese nelili zili kolanga sina sikila Pan Paper za kola nono usitanga wala chukula oh ndio kangi Pan Paper ni Plywoods maana kuna kitu mwe na ukienda tu kununua hapo zako hawezi kuuzia wewe kuzia mkampani walifanya sasa ongeko zile nyama ngoni mkolera baramu solution dem Hii pani sasa ndio inasambaza Kenya mzima. Msaada about not for the honorable government of Kenya. Engineer bantu bazimenya sibauyanga pa babatimani ruta hakundu afote pausingita akechali isyo yenu kula isa so the closest range. This is the closest range you can view. I'm told the smoke you are seeing there is for plywood. You understand? For plywood. That is where the main gate is. I've been told not to film there, so I have to respect their decision, privacy. But that is the pan pepper, the pan pepper, Rai pepper, pan pepper. Yes. Pan pepper. So this is the main road. This is the main road. You can see a transit goods trying to stop and park, I think. Yeah. This is the companies that are carding. And this is the Mombasa Kampala Road, the main highway to Kampala and Mombasa.